Okay, so we got some expected Pokemon here. I'm just gonna go for it. We got the Keygen on deck. If they go Annihilate and taunt us, then I will cry. Don't do that, please. Um, no Swanna, because they didn't Swanna lose. So no Defog. They can taunt with the not the Chiyu, the Tinglu, but we outspeed. And they can taunt with the Annihilate, but we have some counterplay to that as well. So I'm very excited to play this game, and let's see how it goes. Good luck, have fun to Tone. Seems like a very talented battler. Have not played him at all, though. The accordion is in, the accordion bus. I love that cry, although I'm sure nobody can hear it. I'm just going to click Sticky Web here. There's one thing that they can do that's going to be not very fun. And that's about it. That's the only thing that they can do that's not very fun. I'm not going to say it, because if I do, I'm going to knock on wood. We have a lot of wood in the house. I got a clothespin here. Knock on that. Hopefully it doesn't happen. You guys know what it is. If you know, you know. Let's see. He did it! That is the thing that I needed him to do. Let's go. He did the thing. Good job, buddy. Goodbye, accordion. Goodbye. We know it's not Scarf. That's good to know. From here, I'm just going to go into my Terra Ice. Another him! He is him, but he isn't the OG him. He's just a Neo him. And I'm going to click Terra Ice, Terra Blast. I don't see a whole lot of checks on his team. I could also click Volt Switch like a fucking god. That'd be kind of sick. Do I do it? I need to flip a coin. Heads, I do it. Tails, I don't. Flip coin. Tails. Okay, I guess I gotta go with my gut. Or I gotta go with the coin. I flip the coin. Tail Toro comes out. Is that Tinglu? Wait, this is kind of big damage. Although this is definitely going to be like AV or something like that. So that's not the end of the world. Special attack's going to drop. It's probably going to deal like, my guess is like 15% at most. But we will see. This is probably doing 17 at best. Yeah, that did next to nothing. Well, it's a good thing I didn't Volt Switch. That's pretty darn good of us. I kind of want to go into the Lost Girl and just start setting up potentially, because I'm guessing that rocks are going to come up, to be honest. If they body press us, I guess we click Horn Leech, which isn't that bad. Like, I don't know, I feel like that's fine. I kind of feel like doing it, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. And I am going to send this guy in. I could maybe get set up if he really wants to keep this around. Earthquake comes out. I mean, this is just pretty good for like a Horn Leech. So I feel like I'm just going to do that. Just get a shitload of chip on this thing. And then we should be put out of like Kilowattrel moves aside from that. That's going to do a ton of damage too. Yeah, look at all that health. Man, that's pretty big. Earthquake comes out again, and I feel like we're in a pretty damn good spot here. I'm down to just click Horn Leech again, to be honest, because at this point, it's not super important to keep that Tinglu around. So Kilowattrel might come in, but at this point, like, what does he have? But taking care of Tinglu like that is really, really nice. Obviously, that was a Pokemon for Chiyu, but Electrode is kind of that guy in the back. So I'm pretty excited just to see him pop off. Now, who is this? Annihilate. I think what I do from here is click Horn Leech or Sword Stance. One of the two. I think I click Sword Stance, and I just try and do as much damage as I can for the next turn. You can bulk up on me. Rage Fist comes out. Okay. That's fine. And from here, I should be able to put a lot of things... I mean, I don't know. This is kind of what this is for. Defiant comes out. We lower the attack, yada yada. And then we should be able to win from here. I mean, I don't know. Let's see it. Let's see it. I really like the mirror strat. I feel like that's so fun for Annihilate. I'm just going to click Earthquake here. If the guy comes in, then it's not that big of a deal. This should kill. And now what outpaces us? It's just the Kilowattrel. That's it. So that is kind of the thing that's stopping us from winning. Otherwise, I think we can win pretty nicely with a couple other Pokemon. Maybe I should have sacked something else other than the Ogerpon. But at the same time, like, this was the game plan. Just making sure that Annihilate couldn't set up so that Lando could get in and start killing. And at this point, being able to just click Earthquake is really, really nice here. If this doesn't kill, then I think Quaquaval can potentially sweep as well. So we're just kind of going from one sweeper to the next, potentially, and just kind of playing all our cards on the table as they are required. So I'm excited to see how much damage this does. It might kill, it might not. It all depends on the set, but it's going to do a ton of damage either way. It doesn't kill. Scald comes out. We do get burned. Okay. Obviously, that's not going to super matter. I think I'll just cover my options with Rock Tomb if he wants to keep this thing as his sack. Okay. Cool, cool. So he gave us the Manaphy, which is big. We were able to take care of Annihilate and Manaphy super easily with the Lando. And having webs up is going to be really, really nice for whatever comes out. I don't think there's really anything that can Oko the Azu, from my knowledge. And we should be able to, like, take everything out pretty okay. So you come out. I'm going to click Rock Tomb. No sense in keeping this thing around because we don't really have our boost anymore, but that's okay. If we Rock Tomb, we lower speed, and that's going to put us probably in range of something like a Quaquaval sweep. From here, the goal is to just make sure that something dies in front of something that isn't Kilowattrel, and then I think Quaquaval can just sweep from there. So the goal is to just chip anything down, and I think this is the mod to do it. So I'm going to click Terra Blast. It doesn't really matter what comes in. What matters is what gets chipped, or how much chip we can do. Because if we can just do enough chip, then we should be able to take things out. Okay, Cleavor comes out. That's nice. That should be what we need in that case. Terra Blast. Okay, I don't want to do any more damage to this thing, to be honest. I think I want to reflect. Nah, I'll just Terra Blast. Fuck it. I think I'm thinking a little bit too ahead. Yeah, I'll just Terra Blast here. Don't really have to think about it too much, I guess. Okay. So Gardevoir from here has to show up. And at this point, what I can do, honestly, is just sack off the Quaquaval or the Azu. It really doesn't matter. I think what I want to do from here is honestly just go into the Azu and sack it off, and then from there I should just be able to win. So I'm just going to click Volt Switch here, not think about it too much. We do a little under 25 by the looks of it. Volt Switch. So this is kind of like a bulky variant. And if it's at -1, then my Azu should be able to outspeed. Potentially. Nah, I'm going to just sack the Azu off. I think Quaquaval is cooler to sweep with. Maybe that's a super throw. And if that's the case, that's the case. I'm not going to think about it too much. Thunder Wave. Okay. Then that's pretty nice. So that's good to know. I'm just going to click Liquidation here and try and do as much damage as I can. Moonblast comes out. Nice. Defense falls that's really, really big. And I'm gonna click, I guess, Ice Spinner or something like that. Or Jets. Jets fine. I don't really have to think about it too much. We basically, it comes down to what we want to win with. Moonblast comes out. I'm just going to click jet here. Can't move. I guess the only thing that they could do is like try and stall me out, but Moonblast should be able to pick up the kill. No, it doesn't. Oh my goodness. Okay. um, this is interesting. Just gotta hit one of these. Just gotta hit an Aqua Jet. Can we do it? No. Okay. Good to know. We're getting Moonblasted. All right. And Quackaball should be able to come in. How much is Azu doing? Liquidation did a lot, but it looks like it's like a pretty bulky Pokemon, this guy. So I'm just going to go into Death by Glamour, and we are going to hopefully Aqua Step and win the game. So yeah, the pair has kind of sucked, but there's nothing you can really do about it. Hopefully it's not like a Scarf Lefties variant, I guess. But we should be able to take this, whether it is a 2-0 or a 1-0. We'll get the Moxie boost, and we'll show off the tech, which is going to be kind of cool. We do have 22 moves in this team, and honestly, that's for the best. Am I reading this right? I don't think my damage calc is really working, but it says that my Aqua Step does 150 to Kilowattrel. I'm huge power. I'm huge power. I'm not Moxie. Okay. Well, this should kill. Last resort. This will be some pretty cool tech. And this should take the game. Awesome. And there it is, folks. The comeback is on. We were 0-2 to start the season. Now we're 3-2 against some very talented people nonetheless. GG's to Tone. I think the game, he just had to maybe prep a little more for like the mirror set, and he would have been pretty fine. But I feel like that's just one way that you can take care of Annihilate, which is... It's interesting, but if you don't have Defiant, then you just kind of get shut down by Lando, so you kind of got to take risks. But overall, I think that actually worked very well according to our plans. And Tone's obviously a very good coach. Go check his side out, and go check his other stuff out, because he's been making a run. He's been making a tear in PPL. But with that being said, I will see you guys for Week 6 coming up soon. Peace.